guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. Today, XM Studios is releasing a new 1/3 scale Thor statue, and it looks amazing. So in this video, I'm going to look at it. We're going to break it down for you, the good and the bad, what I like, what I don't like, and ultimately let you know if I think you need to add this to your Marvel collection or not. So in the next couple of minutes, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm here at the XM Studios website, and I will have the link in the description for those who are interested. And as you can see, they already have Thor. This is part of the Prestige series. This is the second release in this series. The first one was Captain America. So we're going to look at it very quickly. I love this classic design. We're going to look at the information first before we get into the pictures. The edition size for this is going to be 799, which makes it very, very limited in comparison to even the 1/4 scale releases they have. The retail price, this is only because it's Marvel, they only have pretty much the franchise or the rights for the franchise in Southeast Asia. So it's only for Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. However, there's ways that you can find it outside of this area. You can go through different places. One of the companies that actually is very good at it is Spec Fiction here in the United States, and I think they also serve many other countries. So that's an option. There's other options out there, but definitely if you are in Southeast Asia, of course, it's easier for you to get it. The retail price for this in Singapore dollars is $1,799. The prestige price, if you're a member of their group, is $1,619.10. So you're looking at around in US dollars, you're looking around $1,500, somewhere around that, probably less. And of course, this is just the price that doesn't include the shipping. Now, if you are pretty much pre-ordering this, there's a deposit that you have to pay of 600 Singapore dollars. And you know, the pre-order is coming soon, so it's coming today. So you know, by this afternoon, by the time this is already uploaded in my channel, the pre-order is already open. Now, this is pretty much a contribution between XM and Legendary Beast Studio. So two companies that have worked on this project. Now, let's read the information very quickly. XM Studios, in collaboration with Legendary Beast Studios, is proud to present the God of Thunder, Thor. Hot of the heels of the sold-out Captain America, this is the second in the line of the 1/3 premium format series, adding to our imposing Avengers line. Displaying the absolute power of a god, this statue is expressing Thor in all of his true form and nature. Looking down on those that would come against him, he stands tall and strong above all those beneath him. Captured under his feet is the true story of his people and himself, with the saga of Ragnarok laid bare for all to see. Now, if you pre-ordered this by September 23rd, so 2 weeks from now, you will receive one non-helmet bearded head and matching Bjorn axe. Prestige series statue features an imposing and tall 1/3 scale polystone statue showcasing Thor in his classic costume with highly detailed paints and colors to match his godly aura. Extremely complex and detailed base, which showcases the full story of Ragnarok wrapped around the entirety of the base. One classic head with helmet, one classic bearded head with helmet. Early bird bonus is a pre-order by the 23rd of September, 2 weeks only, and receive one non-helmet bearded head and matching Bjorn axe. Crafted from cold cast porcelain, limited edition is $799. And the artists, you have the HMT Studios, May Studios, Franco Carlesimo, he's a sculptor, production, engineering, and quality assurance by XM Studios team and Legendary Beast Studios. All right, now we're looking at the pictures, and I love this depiction of Thor. It's a very classic depiction of the character, and I love it. It reminds me a bit of the premium format, the OG premium format by Sideshow Collectibles. Of course, that one has of course, he's kind of flying or going into a fly mode. This one is more as just standing there. It's a classic museum pose, and I love this classic museum pose. Not only I love the classic costume, the classic design, that base, it's so exquisite with detail. And we're gonna look at more of that as we go along. And this other hero, as you can see right there, wow, this is with the bearded, you know, sculpt, the face, and that looks great as well. Love that. This is definitely very classy. I love the proportions, very natural. This is not cartoony. This is very realistic. So I love that. And look at that base. Look at that detail there that you can see of, you know, Ragnarok, all of that. They had so much detail on that base. Man, this is, I think, the biggest, the nicest thing about this store. This is one of the reasons I think this is gonna sell quickly. Look at that. I love the Captain America, but I'm more impressed about this store than the Captain America. I really love it. And I can think of all the things that they're gonna do after this. Of course, if this does well, we're gonna see an Iron Man. I would love to see that. But look at that base. It's super nice, super classy. This is definitely a showstopper in my opinion. And I gotta be honest with you, I've never been so crazy about museum poses, but looking at this piece. Now this is the pretty much the unhelmeted one with the pretty much the bonus if you pre-order in the next 2 weeks. I'm not really crazy about the hair. This is the one that I'm not really crazy. Look kind of flat, like you put a lot of gel or spray on it. I'm not sure. It just doesn't look too natural. So I'm not really too crazy about the way they did the hair. They should have just put a little more volume. That's the only, I would say, complaint I have about that. I know, like I was reading in some of the comments on Facebook, some of the discussions, they're gonna make some changes, adjustments to the piece. So, you know, I think they're gonna make the hand bigger. They're gonna do some other things. Some people are even asking to have the pretty much the switch out hands, or, you know, to use the, you know, in this case, for him to wield both the hammer and this other axe. But I don't know if they're gonna do it. But, you know, people were already, you know, commenting and leaving their own opinions about it, which they always do. And, you know, in this case, XM Studios is always listening to the fan base, so that's always good. But man, I love this. You know, it's really nice. Love this picture. Love that. I love it. They did a terrific job. Look at that. I love the veins. I love the color. The paint job is very good. It's very clean. I love that there's texture in his clothing. You know, as you know, for the most part, XM Studios, when it comes about all this depictions that they do have a modern touch, which sometimes is, as you know, people love, and you know, sometimes people don't love as much, because if you're more into the classic stuff, then you prefer something that is more accurate to the comic book. But XM does a little bit of a more, you know, it changes things here and there. But what I love about this particular series, this collection, is that they are as close as possible to the source material, with the original design of the characters. And I can see that, yeah, although they put a little bit of texture in that clothing, it still feels very classy, and I like that. Love this picture as well. This should be like, I don't know, like a cover for a comic book. Love this one. Love the cape. If you follow my channel, you know I'm a big fan of Thor. I have reviewed multiple statues of Thor in this channel, particularly Bowen designs. I'm a big fan of Bowen, also Kotobukiya. I love Thor. It's one of those characters that I enjoy so much. I enjoy the comic books. You know, this Walt Simonson is my favorite writer and creator for an artist for Thor. And man, I'm such a fan of the character. But here's with the axe, and of course with the hair. Again, not a fan of the way they depicted the hair. That definitely needs some change, but it's a nice addition. So if you're looking for something more exclusive, then of course you need to jump on this quick and pre-order as soon as possible. But yeah, you can see, although now I can see that even in the pants there is some texture, so it's very nice. And I love the choice of color. And this is the axe, very nice. Here we have a better look at the base. It is a nice piece, man. It is definitely one of the best Thor I've seen. You know, Thor has always had some great pieces, action and museum poses. Of course, if you want the smaller size, the closer to the comics you go with Bowen designs. But this piece, I would say it's up there, and I think it's superior in so many ways to the premium format by Sideshow, the original. Although Sideshow has created other premium formats with different outfits and stuff. I like this one. It's something about it, and it's a 1/3 scale, which is something very popular nowadays. Here you can see side by side the different displays that you can get, of course, with the regular, the bearded head, and of course the one with the without the helmet and the axe. So Options are here. I really love all of them. I definitely, the only thing again, I'm not a crazy fan of that hair, but all of them are great. And here you got another picture with the early bird bonus, which is nice. That's very nice. Some people were asking actually for this case, the Mioneer to be on the opposite side so you can read the inscription in the front. And I don't know if they're gonna do that. They were talking, I think they were saying that they will just consider that. I'm not so sure, but I do agree with what some people were saying. That it would be nice to have the inscription on the front so you can read it. Instead, of course, the Thor symbol. But, you know, hopefully, you know, whether they do it or not, I still think this is a nice looking piece. And they did terrific with it. Love the wings on the helmet. Very classic. Love that. Here's the inscription that I was telling you. It's on this side. So if you're looking on the front, you cannot see it. So that's the reason why everyone was saying, or many people were saying, they should just put it on the front. And I do agree. Yeah, it's a much better place. And here you can see the top of the base. Love the detail there. On the side, you can see Loki there. You can see all the characters. Very nice. Oh man, I love the detail. It's amazing. It seems like, you know, I know it's polystone, but it looks like it's just carved in wood. And that makes it so classic, in my opinion. So classy. All the details there. The frost giants and all. Man, love the detail. And here is right next to Captain America. Captain America is a nice piece. The base is nice. The Thor base is nicer, in my opinion. It takes a little more real estate because it's wider. But man, they look terrific, and I love what they're doing with, you know, XM with Legendary Beast Studios. They're doing terrific work together, and you know, I want to see what else they're gonna have in store for us. Whether it's an Iron Man, a Hulk, anything else that they can offer. It's just they're doing terrific work, and it's amazing to see this company really developing something more. You know, XM Studios has been kind of quiet, you know, in recent pretty much months. With, you know, it doesn't mean that they're not as, you know, right now, for example, you see Prime 1 Studios, Iron Studios, they're releasing stuff every week. XM Studios is not doing that, but what they're releasing is of high quality, and I would say that the company is doing terrific by doing so. So yeah, I would say if you're pretty much into 1/3 scale Marvel pieces, this is a must-have. All right, guys, there you have it. This is a very nice looking piece. I love Thor. Everything that has to do with Thor, I'm always here recommending. And I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. I like Captain America, but I would say that this Thor is better than Captain America, and the whole design, the whole concept, and at the end, the whole delivery of that concept. And it's a nice piece. So if you're really into it, then I would say go for it so you can get the extra parts. Right now, you can check with Spec Fiction. There's other stores, there's other places where you can purchase outside of Southeast Asia. But, you know, don't delay on it if you're really interested on it so you can get the extra pieces, you know, all the switch out parts. But what is your opinion? What do you think about this piece? Do you like it? You don't like it? You think it's too expensive? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless. Take care. And I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.